Hi friends, it's Carolyn Zook here with CZook Stitch, and today is actually Monday, July 6th, 2020. I'm a couple days late in recording this and posting it. As many of you know, I told you in the last video that I am getting ready to put my house on the market. So I spent July 3rd and July 4th cleaning the house. The photographer came to take pictures of the house Sunday morning. So I did 29 hours of cleaning between Friday and Saturday, and I was exhausted, and on Sunday I completely crashed. So I didn't film this weekend, but here I am today. Work has just wrapped up, so I thought I'd do a quick video for you and get that up, and I plan on getting back on track on Saturday with a video or two coming up. I had several inquiries about the calendar, the monthly calendar that I showed last week. So I think I'm going to do a close-up video of that next weekend for you and just kind of talk through how I use my planner for stitching and tracking projects and all that. So you can look for that. I will actually be in a hotel downtown Portland next weekend while my house is on the market. While there's showings in the open house, the kiddies and I are going to go have our staycation downtown. So I'm really looking forward to that and looking forward to just staying in the hotel, in the air conditioning, with naps and stitching. That's my goal. I was going to do 24 hours of cross stitch, non-sanctioned event over the 4th of July weekend because originally I was going to have my house on the market in time for the 4th of July weekend. That didn't happen. I got a total of an hour and a half of stitching in over the whole weekend, but I did do 29 hours of cleaning, so there is that. I'm not quite through all the comments from the last video, so I'm still working my way through that. So if I haven't commented yet, please know that I do appreciate your comments and I am working my way through them. But there were a couple questions that came up that I wanted to address. Well, one really. So Pam asked, where do I find the small pieces of fabric for color checks? So in my last video, I talked about how I order 8 by 10, or is it 8 by 10? I think it's 18 by 10. 18 by 10 inch pieces of fabric to check what colors I wanted to use for Harbor Haven or whatever big project that you're doing. I just get them off of 123 Stitch. I get the smallest size available, which is often 10 by 18, and they range from $4 to $6 a piece. I like that size, so even though it's not, you know, like $1 a piece, it's a big enough, you are getting a piece of fabric. So it's big enough to do a couple ornaments on if you decide you don't want to use it for your cross stitch piece, or if you do decide you like the color, then you just order the appropriate size for the piece that you need, but you still have the smaller piece to use for a smaller project or ornaments. So that's what I did for Harbor Haven. I ended up actually not using any of the pieces I ordered, which is fine because I use them for ornaments. So Pam, I hope that answered your question. I just get it off of 123 Stitch. I pick the smallest size available, and it's usually, depending on the fabric, it's usually between $4 and $6 a piece. So I hope that helps. And then the whip parade. I'm glad you all enjoyed that. I did find Balmy Spring Day, so never fear. She was not packed away in a box that the movers took. Thank goodness. I don't know how. The bag was just in another room for some reason, so I thought I would show it. So this is Balmy Spring Day. This is a Hade. Artwork by Erin Dirtner. I started this with Jan Hicks at the beginning of June. June 1, we did a Stitch With Us. And I have very little progress, but here's the progress. Started in the upper left-hand corner. There's a lot of blocks of color. This is on 25 count Lugana 1/1. So far, so good. And I am doing, my diagonals are a row of 20. So that's where I'm at with this. I plan to do a 3-hour rotation on this once a month. So I wanted to make sure I showed that to show you that I did find her. You can see that my room is in a different angle. Everything is moved around. A lot of stuff is moved out of this room and rearranged this room. So my desk is now looking out a different window, and I now have this unit behind me with all the, whoops, wrong direction, all the matching boxes where my cross stitch lives in now. It used to be my yarn, whoops, used to be my yarn, and now it's my cross stitch. Okay, so I have a finish. I finished block 1 of Spring at Hawthorne Hollow, And last week, I had promised I was going to take everything off the Q-snaps for the Whip Parade, and I forgot to take this one off. But I was kind of still in the process of it, and I didn't really want to take it off the Q-snaps. But it's off the Q-snaps now, so you can get a whole look at it. So this is what it looks like, and I'll do a close-up here. This is block 1. Something just slid off my haul pile. So this took me 44, 45 hours to do, just that one block. Now, granted, some of that was frogging, but there's a lot of stitching in that block. So that's what it looks like, and that's the whole piece with the border. So 11 more to go. We are on our way. I did love stitching it. Oh, and this is what it will look like when it's done. So the next block I'll be working on in July is going to be this one right here with the lambs and the rainbow. So that should be a fun block. Except there's some white, a lot of white, which will not be fun. So that was my finish for this week. I did have a couple of new starts, so I will show you. So I started, this is my, I'm doing 11 ornaments during July for Christmas in July. I'm starting with this Holly Angel by Lisa Leanne Designs. And I just got an hour in on each of these, so just a little bit start. This is on 14 count Aida in light blue, and I just started on that tree there. So that's all I got. This is one I would like to finish in time for Christmas to give away. And this is what I mean. This is a piece of Aida. This is something that I would order from 123 Stitch to check the color if I like it. And it's plenty big enough for this piece. And I could even potentially fit another smaller piece on that same fabric. So that's how far I got in an hour. Then I also started Noel, and this is by JBW Designs. I think it's officially called Noel 2018. This is on a 16 count Aida in antique white. And I just got the end done so far. This one should be pretty quick stitch. I'm going to stitch this one for me. I think I will try to finish it because it's just a few letters. And I do actually have a little mini wreath like this, and I think it's a really cute setup. So I'm excited about that. So that. And then the one I didn't get a chance to start yet, so I'm still going to start it. I think I'll work on it tonight, is Left Behind by Misty Hill Studio. I have not started him yet, or her. So I need to start her. Okay, so that's in my plans. So that was kind of plans. I did work on the temperature tree. I did not work on it last week at all, but here's the temperature tree by Stitching Mommy. Again, if you haven't seen this before, or if you're new, each branch represents a month and each leaf represents a day in that month, and I am tracking the high temperatures for Portland, Oregon. And now we are up here in July, so we are kind of we're over the hump and going down. So I finished up June. So this is my June branch, and I just got days 1 through 3 for July. I didn't feel like last night, I didn't feel like going up. I was really tired. I didn't feel like going up to do the July 4th, so I just stopped there. This day right here is our warmest day so far. That's 94 degrees. So you can kind of see how it's shaping up. There you go. So that's temperature tree. And then I think that's all I worked on. Spring at Hawker and Hollow, got that panel finished. The 2 starts on the ornaments and the temperature tree. That's all I did. Now I'm gonna go, let me pick up what fell. I'll be right back and I will do haul. I am back. And first up is I got 2 packages of Happy Mail. So I'm excited to share that with you. First up is this lovely card from my friend Andrea. This is a Birds of a Feather card, and look at that stitching. I mean, it's not real stitching, it's a picture of stitching, but I just think that's so sweet. I love this card. And she wrote a very sweet note inside, so thank you, Andrea. So Andrea sent me this really cute, this is a Bent Creek Educated pattern. It's a cat sitting on books. Isn't that sweet? I love it. She also included 2 skeins of Grecian gold. I was looking for it earlier this summer when everything was kind of shut down and it was very hard to find. And so she found it and sent me a couple skeins of it. So that was very, very sweet. I love this little guy. I can't wait to start him. And then she did Pass the Stash. So she completed Jolly Jack. This is by All Through the Night. I love it. I think I'm going to leave the words off, but otherwise stitch it like that. So she passed that along to me as well. So thank you very much, Andrea. And then included in that was a bunch of this Krennic metallic blending filament. Now, I don't know if blending filament is the same as just Krennic. So if you know, if you could let me know. But aren't they gorgeous colors? So she sent me that, which is lovely. So I can add that to my stash. And then I was 4 or 5 colors short of Christmas at Hawker & Hollow colors that were starting July 15th. And 1, 2, 3 stitches out of them. So she picked them up for me at her Hobby Lobby and sent them to me, which I think is very sweet of her. So thank you so much, Andrea. That was so sweet of you and so thoughtful. And it was really fun to get that in the midst of packing up the house and cleaning and all that. I also got some happy mail from my friend Robin. And she said I could keep her giveaway as I wanted. And so we'll take a look and see. First up is part of a kit, and she did ask me ahead of time if I wanted this, and I told her I did. There's no cover page, so I'm going to hold it back here so you can see. This is called, it's a gold collection, Angel of Glory. So this is the pattern. Okay. And then she sent me the leftover flosses that she had as well. So I'm very excited about that. So thank you, Robin. And then she sent this pattern by Threads Through Time called the Lighthouse. I think that's really sweet. And this is going to be a giveaway today. So hang tight to the end here. She also sent One Small Miracle by Mosey and Me. It all begins with one small miracle, and it comes with that great snowflake charm. Isn't that sweet? I think that's very, very sweet. She also sent 2 issues of The World of Cross Stitching. This is one with the dates. October 2009 is this one. And this is the Christmas from 2015 issue. And I haven't had a chance to look through these, but I will definitely look through those. Potential giveaways, we will see. So thank you so much, Robin, as I plunk them on the floor beside me, because I need a bigger desk. I think in the new house, I need to get a bigger desk for all the stuff I have. So thank you very much to both of you. That really did brighten up my day, and I love it. And Robin has a YouTube channel. She's Bird's Eye View, so check her out on Flosstube. I did do a little bit of shopping because you know now we are in Stitch from Stash. So my budget is $15 a month plus finishes. So I did do a last minute stock up at the end of June, and it's starting to come in now. So I got a bunch of the colors and beads for Summer Pierre. And I realized I packed this chart, so I can't show it to you, but it was in a recent, I think it was World of Cross Stitch. It was a Summer Pierre. I went kind of gaga over it. And I also have the fabric on order from England, but it hasn't come in yet. So there's some NoHo beads and DMC floss. And I labeled it so I would not forget, because I do that all the time. I order things and then I forget what I ordered them for. Oh, I forgot a piece of, not really Happy Mail, but this was a gift. I got Four Seasons Village. This is by Soda Stitch. I got this. This is a belated birthday present. My friends had it for my birthday, which was March 22nd, and they just kept forgetting to give it to me, and then lockdown happened, of course, right around that time, and so I just got it. They did a lot of helping me with cleaning the house and whatnot, and we wore our masks and all that, but so they brought this over. So that was a fun kind of delayed birthday gift as well. It's the four seasons, which I think is really sweet. Okay, so then also from 123 Stitch, I did something. When you add things to your wish list and then they go on sale, it's really hard not to purchase them. So I picked up Victoria Sampler Winter Holiday Sampler, which I love. Love this one. Love this one. The thread pack was on sale, so I picked that up. So there's threads and beads in there. I got one of the cotton pearl, number 10. They were out of stock of the number 12, which you also need for this. So I'll need to pick that up. Wait, or did I? No. Here's the white. Yes. So here's the white floss accessory pack. So it's Krynic Mori. So it's a silk. But I still do need the pearl, the number 12, I think. So I got that. So that is more or less ready to go. And then I couldn't actually remember. I might already have this in my stash, but like I said, my stash is packed up. So I got Carol Singers. I can't remember if I have this. If I do end up having it, this will be a giveaway. But if not, I have it. And their accessory pack was also on sale. So I got that. It comes with a couple pearl and a Krynic and beads. So that came in the mail. I think it does have the pearl. I need the white accessory pack for this one, I think. Is what else I need. Simon agrees. He says hello. So I got that. And then I also have the Nativity Sampler in my stash. I don't think it's with me. I think it's packed. But I got enough fabric to do all three of them. So this is 28 count smoky pearl cashel linen. And I got, this piece is 18 by 27. This piece is 36 by 27. So I'll just cut this in half and zigzag the edges and it will be set. So 2 can fit on this one and 1 will fit on this one and that will be all 3. So I'm very excited about that. And then I picked up a few, these are things I needed for the ornaments that I'm doing. So I needed some beads. This is for the Holly Angel, I think. I need to check my notes. A few DMCs for Holly Angel, and then this is a Krynic Metallic Very Fine Braid, number 4, in 221. I think it's Antique Gold, I think is what it's called. So I got that as well. I think that's all my haul, but that's plenty. And so like I said, the fabric for Summer Pierre is coming in. I'm still waiting on my fabric from Bestitch Me for Christmas at Hawk Run Hollow. So there will be a couple more things that are coming in. I did get $10 to add to my Stitch from Stash budget for finishing the block 1 panel on Spring from Hawk Run Hollow. So I'm up to $25 now because my monthly budget is $15. So that's great. So giveaways. I never heard from a few of these giveaways, so I'm going to post them again. I guess 2 of them. I'm going to post them again, and then we'll add one in the Lighthouse from Robin. So first up, I never heard from iHoove for the Lizzie Kate stocking. So if you would like to be entered to win this, be 18, so you can give me your address, 18 years old or older. And don't say giveaway or free or anything like that. But the word for this one is stocking. So say something about stocking. And then the gingerbread cookies, I never heard from Joe, so I'm going to give this away by Fancy That. So say something about cookies, plural, more than 1 cookies. Tell me your favorite type of cookies, or that you put cookies in your stocking, or whatever you would like. And then we are going to give away the Lighthouse, courtesy of Robin. So if you would like to win this, say something about a lighthouse. So we're going to mix it up with Lighthouse and Christmas today. Okay. So those are the 3 giveaways. Now, for the ornaments draw, I am going to do Tiny Decisions app. I'm going to grab the 3 that we draw and then come back and show them to you. So let me just pull up Jolly July here. So we'll see what they pick. So actually I'm going to be starting 4 this week because I will be starting the one that I didn't get to last week. So Looking Out, I really like that one. Let me just jot it down because I'll forget. And the amount of time it takes me to go from this chair back to those bins, I will forget what I drew. Okay? Red Berry Wreath. And Trimming the Tree. That's a Bendy Stitchy design. Okay, let me go pull these and I will be right back. Okay, I am back. So, let me cover up the patterns. So, first up is Looking Out by Floss and Fleece. And it looks like this. So it's like you're looking through a window. I think it's really sweet. And it calls for a 14 count Blue Lizard Opalescence. I don't know. This fabric doesn't have a name on it. I think it's the called for. Because you can see it has kind of an opalescent sparkle to it. So this will be my fabric. It's a very light blue. It's looking kind of white on there. But it should look great. So I'm excited to start on that one because I really do like that one. This next one I also really like. I was not prepared for this, you guys. This is Red Berry Wreath by Elizabeth's Needlework Designs, and I think that's so sweet. I can't find the center. It's a large Milho treasure. I'm having hard. I think it might be out of stock. This one is from Christmas Ornaments 2018 magazine by Just Cross Stitch. This first one was from the 2019 Christmas Ornaments. I think that's really sweet. And I'm going to do this on 16 count Aida in white chocolate. So it's like a really, really light tan. And I think that will look pretty good. And then, next up, we're going to start Trimming the Tree by Bendy Stitchy Designs. I think he's so cute. And I'm going to stitch him on this. This is a unlabeled mystery fabric from Bestitch Me. This is, I won it in a pack of fabrics. So that will be cute on this, I think. I think that'll work. So I will start on that as well. And then I will also start on the, not Noel, the Looking Out, the reindeer one. So that's 4 that I will be starting this week. No problem. We're totally fine. So my plans for this coming week, because all I have to do now is keep the house clean. That's all I have to do. So I do actually have a list quite long of things I need to do before Thursday when the house goes live. So I will be starting these 4 ornaments this week. I will also be starting Harbor Haven number 9, which looks like this. We got a big sailboat in there. I will be working on the temperature tree and maybe working on Spring at Hawk Run Hollow. So starting Thursday evening, I'm going to be staying at a hotel, like I said. So next week when you see me, I plan to still upload on Saturday. So hopefully the hotel Wi-Fi is good enough or strong enough that it will be able to handle the upload. And so I'm taking all those projects. So the projects I'm going to take with me are Harbor Haven, Temperature Tree, and Spring at Hawk Run Hollow. Those are the 3 projects. I think that'll give me enough variety. I'm going to aim for to do 24 hours of cross stitch that weekend from between Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, which I'll be at the hotel until Monday. So I think that should work. And then this week while I'm home, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I think I will have to take one of the ornaments with me to fit them all in. But that's fine. That is actually very doable. And the next weekend, hopefully you'll get 2 videos from me. One, a regular Flosstube update. And then the second one is an overview of how I use that monthly planner, which I can do as well. So this is pretty quick. I kind of sped through it, but it's time to start thinking about dinner here and get the show on the road and pick up this mess because we're going to market. No, that not to Nashville market. Our house is going on the market. Anyway, I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a great 4th of July weekend. I hope you were all safe and healthy and well. And I will see you in just a few days. Take care, everyone. Bye.